looks like the fire burnt down pretty good last night. Just a few remaining logs and brush tops around the edges. Looks like the hole's about full though, but that's fine. It wasn't that big of a hole. Anyways, so I'm going to come down here this morning and actually work on clearing the pond dam off. And I'm going to get some of that brush down here before I get the fire going too good, in case the smoke starts to blow down this way. I won't be working downwind of it, but the hole is pretty well full, as you can tell. I'll just dig another one when it's when I start burning, and I need more dirt anyways. Alright, well, let's go clear it a little bit. So just about got all the trees off the pond dam. I got 2 more gum trees I'm going to take down, and that will be all of the bigger trees off of it. I'll take this and rip the roots out beside it, try not to disturb more than I have to. And then the next thing will be to do is break off this pond dam, and I'm going to add some dirt to it. As I've been taking stuff down there to the burn pile, with the bucket, I'll grab a bucket full of dirt when I have to track back down here, just to fill in some of these stump holes. And I'll probably haul for a couple hours with a dump truck and get some dirt hauled over here and bring the dozer and spread the dirt out, raise the pond dam up just a touch, soften that slope, try to widen it out a little bit, regrade this front edge. He wants a little safer access across the pond dam to the other side of the farm. I get done raking across the pond dam, I'm actually going to put a little small 4-inch drain pipe in to start draining the water down, so I can put in a new overflow. I've got to lower it down probably about 2.5 feet. So all the siphons are on a project. I don't want to have to go buy the materials for a new one, so I'm just going to do a little modified drain system. I think it'll work okay. I just don't want to dig a ditch through the dam and, you know, let out that much water at one time. It's a fair amount of water. I don't want it to cause any problems downstream. Plus it dumps a lot of mud out and everything, so I'm going to do it this way and kind of slowly release it over a couple days. It'll drain down with a 4-inch pipe full in a couple days. Break. There we go. This is done of the thing. I want it to fall back on me. back going. This morning it was blowing right directly down the pond dam, and I didn't want all those embers to be falling on me while I'm sitting there trying to clear, so I held off. But now the wind's blowing that way. As you can tell, the pond dam's pretty well clear. Got that one last tree to take down now. Well, I work for 2 days and I leave for 30 minutes to go to lunch, and the fire department comes. Somebody complained about smoke. Well, that's what happens when you live in the country. I'm good to go. About to go stoke it up again, make some more smoke. But the fire department and the forestry service told me to stack it up and get it over with. It'll get hot in a minute or two. I've got everything that needed to be burned on the pile. Now I'm going to go ahead and I've already graded that pond bank out right there as well. I'm going to go ahead. If you remember, the dam was about to break right here before, kind of where it's low, and I patched it when I had the Hitachi over here. Now I'm actually going to dig a ditch through here and throw in my 4-inch drain pipe and lower the pond down about a foot or so that I can install the new overflow next week. That way it'll kind of slowly drain down and not wash so bad. So I'm going to go ahead and dig a ditch through here. I'll leave a small little cofferdam right there, throw the pipe in, and then dig that out, and it'll allow the water to flow through the pipe. I'll put the dirt back on top of it and drain out and run down into the creek. Nothing fancy, just 2 pieces of broken 4-inch piece of pipe with a coupler I had thrown in the ditch. I left a little berm right here. I'll put some dirt over that to hold grade, just in case we get a freak rain, it won't blow the dam out. And then I'll dig that out, and the pond will drain down through that pipe over the next couple of days. So I'm gonna put just enough dirt to make a little walking path across pretty much. I don't want to cover the whole pipe because I got to dig it back out in a week. I just want something here to act as a dam. For some reason we get a 6-inch rain, or for some reason there's not just a little bit of dirt holding it from the dam failing. To put it right here anyways, is because this is where it was washed out before, and I'm glad I dug it out because I found a tree stump kind of in the edge of the dam there that needed to come out. Actually right here, well, what's left of it. The roots are all grown into the dam there, so it was good to get that dug out. Adequate. I may do a couple more just to get it back to grade, but the width of the bucket is fine. There's just not that much water that comes into this pond for it to fill up 4 feet with 2 overflows open. Alright, let's watch it drain down. If I don't bury the end of the pipe. I think I buried the end of the pipe. Doggone it, Chris. Can't do anything right. Where is the end of the pipe? I've buried it in the mud. And burn it. Is that it right there? There it is. It'll wash out. And that's the slow way to drain a pond down. That'll clear up once this little bit of muddy water right here gets sucked through. And it'll just wash on down the stream like it always has. So that'll probably, I don't know, I mean that's a fair amount of water coming out, but that's also a lot of water out here. It'll probably take at least a day for that to go down. I don't know, you can see it draining down pretty quick though. Alright, well I'll let that keep doing what it's gonna do and go work a little while longer. So it appears that it fell a flood up here last night, so I came to check on how the drain was doing, and the pond's gone down some, but the pipe is clogged up. I would say that they got at least an inch of rain up here, so it's not draining the best in the world, and I tried going down there with a stick and cleaning out front of the pipe, and it's just too wet. So it's only about, as you can tell, it's cleared up nice, and it's just a little stream flowing out, but it's only about a fifth of a pipe of water going out, so that's not going to be adequate. So I'm going to try to take the machine and clean out whatever it is in front of that pipe, get it out, and let it drain down some more. So I had to throw a scoop of dirt in there to block it up so I could see what was going on, and there was some trash in front of that pipe, so I dug out a little bit of a hole there, and now I'm going to break this little dam here and let it drain. There we go. Now there's a nice good full pipe of water squirting out. Sucking it on in pretty good. It'll clear up in about 5 minutes once it sucks that little bit of muddy water out. That'll drain it on down. Alright, so I got the dozer over here. I've already made a few passes. I'm going to start cleaning this up a little bit and getting all the mess that needs to be buried down there. And what I'll do is push this all down there to a pile, and I'll swap the dirt out. I'll bury this rockier, junky dirt and get better dirt for my pond dam, and then use this to fill the hole back in. So let me get to pushing. We'll spend a few minutes with the dozer just running over this, trying to get all this old mess pushed up into a pile down here, and I've got to run over this again, just trying to get all the rocks and roots, and just a very thick layer of like underbrush root matter that just kind of choked out everything. Had to get that scraped up. Here's the giant boulder. So, but I've pretty well run over all that a couple times, got it looking a little bit better. I gotta definitely do that again. But I've gotten everything pushed down there, and what I'll do is I'll dig a hole probably on the backside of the pond dam down there up against the tree line and get some good dirt to raise and widen the pond dam and push all that junk in there and kind of swap the dirt out and have some nice clean dirt to redo the pond dam.